a mindful mama, and a hot mess walk into midlife.
One of us meditates,
And the other curses under her breath.
Welcome to Namaste and No Way. This episode is brought to you by J&B Healthy Hair Salon. Are you tired of hair that just won't cooperate? At J&B Healthy Hair Salon, we believe beautiful hair starts with healthy hair. Whether you're natural, relaxed, curly, straight, transitioning, or somewhere in between, our expert stylists are here to nourish, protect, and transform your crown. From hair extensions, foils, and color, to deep treatments and protective styles, we don't just style your hair, we heal it. Because your hair deserves more than just a look, it deserves love. Come feel the difference at J&B Healthy Hair Salon, where healthy hair is always in style. Located at 1108 Main Street, Wakefield, Massachusetts. Find us on Instagram and Facebook at JB Healthy Hair Salon and at jbhealthyhairsalon.com. Your hair, we care. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about how we decided to come to the fact that we needed a podcast.
Yes.
So we were at the gym because we decided we need to go to the gym after 40. We need to like build muscle so we don't have osteoporosis or something. I don't know what, or get bone loss. I can't remember what the reason is, but it's something like that.
But it's important, especially on every Instagram.
And one of my elderly clients told me that if you do anything at the gym, she's like, lift weights, because she said it will make your life so much easier, like when you're older. That's what she told me. And she's like old, very old, but she's like my most amazing client ever. Like I love her, and she looks very young for her age. So I'm like, this is why, and her body's like a 30-year-old. If you look at her from behind, she's like so in shape, and so like, and she's the one who told me
we need to take her advice.
Weights. Yeah. So, we were at the gym and we were using the machines. I think we did it for like 10 minutes or something. It was like very like lazy.
20.
And it was not 20 minutes. It was like 10, 15. But it was like a first day, and we were like sitting at the table, and I think we were talking about like how did we get to actually like being here in the gym, and like we were just kind of like ranting about stuff. And I was like, I went to see Mel Robbins, and I was like, if she can have a podcast, like why can't we have a podcast? Like literally, like my wife literally loves her, and we got to meet her, and she was like very enthralled by her. And I was like, okay, this is like, we can have a podcast. We can talk about stuff. Like, I feel like we have pretty interesting things to say too, like about our kids and about like we had our kids older, and I feel like it's sort of interesting. So I was like, we need to have a like, why can't we do a podcast? And you're like, oh, by the way, I have a podcast studio at I'm like, what? Like you actually have access to this and you haven't even told us about it?
It was perfect timing.
It was perfect timing. And I was like, well, this could be great. And then like the woman behind us was like sort of like eavesdropping on us. I could see her, and she was very interested in what we had to say. So I was like, this might be interesting. I don't know.
And we talk about too, like I told you that my 7th grade dream was to be a talk show host. So this felt like a fruition.
I don't
Did
remember
I not tell you that? Oh yes. This was my middle school
like
dream.
Oprah or something?
Oh, I wanted to be Oprah.
Oh, I didn't really love Oprah. This is probably very taboo, but like I loved her like a long time ago. And then I feel like she got so commercialized. Like she had so many interesting things to say. And then I feel like all of a sudden she took off, and then she like has her own channel. And like, I don't know. I just feel like she lost her authenticity.
I think it gets tricky when you get really big. I don't know.
I mean, maybe we'll find out, right?
You never know.
Right. I love Oprah. I don't want anyone to think I don't love Oprah, but like I loved Oprah like 10 years ago. Or 20 years
for
ago.
a long time.
She has been on for a long time.
Yeah. I think we also too talked about how there's so much going on in the world, and a lot of times it can feel like people that we don't get along with or don't see things the same, like it's really easy to like other them or just like not want to deal with them. But you and I are so different, and we have such different opinions, but we still like can talk about it and learn from each other. Yeah. And like just wanted it to be a space where other people can come on and we can learn from them. Yeah. So future episodes, we definitely want to have different experts on.
I don't know if we're going to talk about politics per se.
Perimenopause. Definitely not. Well, maybe it might come up, but no, that's not our intention.
No.
But I think just there's so many different ways to parent, to be a mom, so many different ways to be in relationship, to be in a marriage.
Yes.
There's so
Even
many ways
though
to
my
do
wife,
perimenopause.
you know what my wife
Apparently,
said?
she
Do you
doesn't.
remember?
She doesn't want us to talk about it.
Remember
Or
when I
much.
sent her like my outline of everything that I had, done on the outline, and she said, "Marriage rants. What are those?" And I said, "Just what they sound like." She's like, "You're gonna rant about our marriage?" I was like, "Well, like certain things." She's like, "This is definitely gonna affect my job," and I'm like, "It's not gonna affect your job. It's not gonna affect anything about your job. I'm not gonna talk about anything in your job.
It's just your experience."
And she's like, "But this is about me," and I'm like, "Well, it won't be about you per se. It's just gonna be about like a situation or something."
right.
She's
It's
like,
just
"But they're
your
going to know who I
experience.
am." I'm like, "Not initially. We're not going to have our face like plastered to it. Like we won't maybe record until season 2. So then they'll know who I am. And by then, hopefully we'll be maybe big. I don't know." That's what I was hoping. And then, but she was absolutely against the marriage rant. So I've been trying to not talk about her, but she's really hard not to talk about because she's so funny and
She's amazing.
yeah. And I feel like she has so much to do with my personality. You know what I mean? Like, and
Like how
our
you play off
lives.
each other.
Yeah. So like, how
Definitely.
can I not talk about her? She says a lot of really funny things.
She does. She's hilarious. And
Yeah.
she's also more namaste.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. A lot of no way.
yes, but she's more of a yes person, right? You introduced me to that concept.
She
that you're
is
a no
yes
person.
I
She's
am a no
yes
person. Initially, I will say no to everything. Like, no. My wife will be like, "Oh my God, I found this new show on Netflix. We got to watch it." I don't really like it. She's like, "You haven't even seen the trailer." I'm like, "I don't like new things. I hate new things. I'm so weird." But like literally, like she'll be like, "Oh no, just like 5 minutes." And like literally 5 minutes in, I'm like binging and she's snoring. Literally, that's what happens.
it so
and
much.
like I've watched 10 episodes by the time 2 days is later. And she's like, "You finished it?" I'm like, "You fell asleep."
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened.
Yeah, it's true. So we will talk a little bit about marriage, but just from our perspective.
Yeah, just from our perspective.
Yeah.
Glowing reviews.
Glowing reviews. Yes.
Does Brian know you're going to talk about him too?
I said, I don't know that it's occurred to Brian that I would talk about him, but I mentioned that to him and he was very aware that I may talk about him.
I mean, Brian's great. I feel like he wouldn't even care.
Yeah, no, I think he'd be pretty unfazed.
Does he ever get mad?
Oh, yeah.
Really? I can't even see him mad.
He's
so even and chill.
He definitely is.
Like the girls could be like mayhem, climbing all over everything, and he's just like, yeah, it's no big deal.
I don't think he's chill on the inside.
Oh, he's like screaming on the inside. Oh.
Sometimes.
Me, I'm on the outside, definitely. Yep.
Authentic all the way through.
How did you marry like the same type of person?
We're very different in a lot of ways, but I guess we are similar. I don't know. We'll have to delve into that.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to delve into that.
Opposites or sameness.
Yeah. And see what works.
In different ways. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. But yeah, we're super excited for future episodes about marriage, midlife, parenting, kids.
Play dates, and weird parents, the weirdos.
I love the weirdos.
No, I can't even, no. I just can't. Like the weird ones, and you know which ones I'm talking about. I'm just like, you just stand 10 feet away, please. Like,
they're my people.
And my face can't hide it either. That's the problem.
No, your face cannot hide it.
No, like I have this like stinky face is what I call it, basically. It's like I smelled something gross.
It's just also authentic. You just know, yeah.
I mean, sometimes Botox will fix that for a little bit, and like when I can't express, but I feel like that kind of works better in my favor. Like when I can't express as much, and then people don't really know when I'm like, what the hell's going on?
It's possible.
Here? Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
To action too that we can edit in.
I don't even know what that means. Like, are we
like asking people
protesting?
No, I'll do it.
Okay.
Thank you for listening today. If you loved it, we would love for you to share your favorite clip with another parent or mom or just human in your life. And we'd also love your feedback. So please leave us a review.
And tell us what you want to hear too. Like if you want us to speak about any topics that you're like interested in and how we feel about them or how you feel about them, let us know.
Thanks for joining us today. We know your time is valuable and probably interrupted, so we're grateful to be a part of your chaos.
Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our next episode.
Leave us a review if you loved it. Or even if you didn't, we can take it. We've survived toddler tantrums.
Barely. Namaste, bitches.